Welcome to Battle of the Welcome to Battle of the Brains, Boys versus Girls, with your hosts, Becca and Ryan, and sometimes Dave.
Hey guys, it's Becca.
And Ryan, how's it going? We are here at Bricks and Minifigs over in Crest Hill for day 18 of our Battle of the Brains, Boys versus Girls contest. What do you think about this thing so far, Becca? Come on, spit it out.
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan?
Not a fan.
You were hoping for more people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we are joined today by some of our little friends over here. My sons, Nicholas and Christopher, are both here. Nick, you want to say hi? Here, let me pan it over there. There's Nick. Say hi, Nick.
Here. Say hi.
And then we can show you Dave is over there with Chris. There they are. Nick wants to show you the dragon. Okay. There's his little. Get a hold of it in front of the camera here.
There you go.
Nick, right there. You look right there.
Yep.
See this right here? Nick, right here.
Right
look
there.
right there. That's where you got to look. There you go. See? Oop. There's your dragon. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, they can't hear you that well because they got us on our mics. So we got some little helpers here today. So they're hanging out. Of course, we do have our winner of our castle builds that we put out yesterday for you guys to vote on.
Yep.
Which I actually think I still need to load that up. We had some difficulties before this. Okay, there it goes. So our winner for our castle builds.
That's weird.
Okay, that's new. Our castle build winner is Keller Hammer with his Castle Gatehouse. He was one of the boys. So, of course, our score before was 8-7. Currently, it was the boys' first lead. And this will put them up to 9-7. But,
We have
dun.
news.
Why don't you tell them what's up, Becca?
So,
Give it to 'em
yesterday's theme was Harry Potter. Well, we only got 3 submissions, and all 3 were boys. So, therefore, the girls lose this one by default.
Which means the boys are up 10-7 now. So, unfortunately, as Becca said, only 3 submissions were put in yesterday into us this morning at 1:30, and they were all boys. So the boys win.
Yep.
There's no need to vote.
We did pick a winner for the boys.
So we do have a winner and a finalist. That Becca over here, our Harry Potter fanatic, was able to vote on. But we're going to show you the 3 that were submitted here, so you guys can kind of get a feel for what they were. And those were, and I'm going to leave all the names up and everything because it's all the boys anyway. So first off, we have the flying car over Quidditch. We've got the Great Hall by David Carnia. And Here Lies Dolores Umbridge. So this was pretty funny. There's some horntails and stuff like that too. So these were all done by the 3 boys. And Becca, which one did you pick as a winner today?
Okay, I liked all of them. They were all very good. But the one that I had chosen was Here Lies Dolores Umbridge.
There it is. There's the winner. Dun, 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 dun. So congratulations. And unfortunately, for some reason, I do not have the name on there. Why don't I have the name on there? Let me try to find out. I'm going to give credit to the person who made that one. Come on. Everything is taking forever. Yep. Looks like we had another submission that was sent an hour late. So unfortunately, that one's not going to count. Let's see. It wasn't that one. It wasn't that one, which leaves it this one. So that one was done by. We don't know. Oh, Ken. It was done by Ken Hammer. Hey,
there you go.
Congratulations to Ken. So this was from Ken Hammer, of course, the Dolores Umbridge build, which, like we said, moves the boys up 10-7.
Yes.
So the boys, for the first time, not only retained their lead, but now have the largest lead that we've had in the race so far. So, of course, that means that there is no vote today. So you guys don't have to worry about that. It's all done. We already did it. Unfortunately, none of the girls submitted anything on time anyway. Jules need to send it. Oh, yeah. Melissa knew it was late. Yep. Sorry, Melissa. We got to go by the rules. We have that 5 or 10 minute kind of leeway, but not an hour. So the boys win because none of their ladies out there decided to make a Harry Potter build. Wait, did Umbridge die? She did in that build.
In that build, yes. And that is why I chose that one. So, for one,
she's right there.
His build was different. So, he kind of built his own little scene with it. And for two, I thought it was very funny because I am not a fan of Dolores Umbridge throughout all of the movies.
You know what's really ironic about this, though, is with her dying, I don't think anybody would be there.
Very true.
Because I don't think any of the kids liked her at all either. So
no.
I mean, I guess out of respect, but it is pretty funny that they did that to her.
Yes. So I thought it was very funny, and I got a kick out of it. They were all very good, but that one got me the most.
Got her giggling. So good job, Ken.
She got a kick out of it too because she kicked a bucket.
So that, of course, means, like we said, there is going to be no vote today. But we do have a new phrase or word for you to build today that needs to begin by 1:30 tomorrow.
Yes.
Not 2:30. Not 4, 1:30.
Yes.
1:30 tomorrow. So, Becca, what is the word for today?
Today's word is zoo.
Zoo. So we want you to build a zoo. I wonder what kind of zoos you guys are going to make.
Yeah.
Usually Becca's pretty open to what the zoos are going to be. So I'm kind of curious to see if it's going to be a regular zoo or some kind of weird random
like
animal
or monster
zoo,
zoo,
something else
zoo,
alien zoo.
Plant.
Right?
Cool.
Right? An alien zoo? That'd be pretty dope.
So,
use some of those old Space Invasion Space Invaders characters and whatever else.
So I would say get
Mars
creative
Invasion.
with your zoos. If you want to, it's totally fine if you do like how you would want a zoo to be if you had one or something like that.
Mhm.
But I think that'd be very cool if you guys did something outside of your average zoo.
Yeah.
So, or even a petting zoo. You could do a petting zoo if you really wanted to.
Yeah, and I do have to also comment to this because we brought it up earlier. I do have to say that Becca's hair looks amazing today.
Thanks.
And of course, I guess sort of no thanks to everyone that she got to keep it. So, I mean, at this point now, if we would have had those 115 votes, she would have been completely bald.
Yeah, it would have been all gone.
So, Nicholas doesn't want her to go bald either. He's like, no, don't go bald. All right, it's enough out of you. But yes, make sure you guys get those in by 1:30 tomorrow on time. Hopefully we have the girls come back because this is the day 18 build and there's only 3 left.
Yeah, so you really got to pick it up on this one.
I think, for lack of a better term, if the girls don't win this one and the next 2, the boys win.
Yeah.
I mean, that just kind of solidified it almost right there. So, not saying you shouldn't build. We definitely want you to build. We just want to make sure that it is. That's Saturday, and I will not be in charge of it. Melissa, that means you just got to yell at Kurt. Just yell at Kurt and make sure that he gets them in. Ken says lots of Zeus coming tomorrow. I mean, Zeus probably before 1:30. Nice.
Yeet her into the grave. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Professor Umbridge is not.
What's her name? What's her name got to her too? The tiger lady, whatever.
Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin got her too.
Killed her
Killed her husband and Umbridge. Whacked both.
There you go.
I still need to watch that, by the way.
I haven't finished it. I've just watched enough to understand the jokes.
Yeah, so make sure you guys get those in by 1:30 tomorrow via email to cresthill@bricksminifix.com. We do also have our Cyber Fun Day number 4 airing tomorrow at 5 to 7. We're going to have a bunch of different sets. And we just finished up 10 more Star Wars certified sets for you guys for tomorrow night. We are going to have those all in part of our Cyber Fun Day event only. And they will be, of course, a little bit discounted. The nice thing is they are all the, I guess, considered last release stuff. So they're all like the Rise of Skywalker sets from December and January. So we have 10 of them. We've got the Millennium Falcon, we've got the TIE Fighter, we've got the little skiff, we've got we got so many things over there. I can't even think of them all. We got the Y-Wing, We've got the A-Wing. We've got all sorts of stuff over there. And of course, because they're certified, they are going to be less than they are normally from Lego. So if you guys are looking for those awesome May 4th sets, tomorrow's going to be the night, and I'm sure they're all going to go. With them already being discounted because they're certified and a discount on top of it, I wouldn't see why they would stick around.
Yeah.
So I would imagine they're going to be gone pretty quick. As well as that, I personally will also be on another stream on May 4th. Speaking of Star Wars, it's going to be an adult show only. It is not going to be airing on here, but I will probably have, if you guys are personal friends with me, I will be on my personal link as well. But a buddy of mine and a few other people that we know are going to be talking Star Wars for at least 2 hours, if not longer, starting at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And it's going to be fun. And one of the girls, Shanna, which I just met yesterday, she has a collection of all of the microfighters, the Star Wars microfighters. She's got over, I think, 180 actual action figures, some of the larger Star Wars sets, and she's got some of the Bluetooth droids and stuff like I have too. So she's got a huge collection of Star Wars. So if you guys are really into Star Wars, it's definitely a thing to check out. Again, that's going to be adults only. Preferably, I know there's some of them have a little bit of choice language that is not appropriate for kids. So be careful about that. Beyond that, we also have our Mox in Motion episode 4 as well, airing on Tuesday at 1:30. If you guys are going to be doing our motion build on day 21, which of course is going to be Monday, the 4th. You are going to want to check out those builds. They are on our YouTube channel and our playlist for Mox in Motion as well. Dave and Joe basically went over all of the gearing, the pins, some really simple gear ratio stuff, how to build a turntable, how to build a lift. So there's a lot of different things you can get from that those videos already, and it's just going to get better and better for the episode 4. Okay. So we've got a lot of different things going on for that. And then lastly, of course, the following week after that, we have our new stream. Hey, Nicholas, just wait a second, buddy. Meet the Bam Fam, which Becca came up with. You want to tell them about Meet the Bam Fam?
So Meet the Bam Fam, every day, what is it going to be in, like 2 weeks?
The 11th through the 15th. Yep, so it's a week from Monday.
Okay.
Starting a week from Monday.
So every day we're gonna go live, and Ryan's gonna kind of interview us employees, so you guys can get to know us a little better, so that way you guys can get to know us a little better. I just said that. But so yeah, I just felt like it'd be a good idea for you guys to be able to get to know a little more about us, since we're always here. And then Friday, right? It's Friday. I'll be here to interview Ryan.
Yes. Yep.
So you guys can get to know a little more about him. So yeah, that's kind of what it's going to be about. You guys are allowed to ask us questions as well. That's why we're going to do it live. So we would love it if you guys came up with some questions to ask us as well.
Yeah, if you're curious about what we do outside of work, if you're curious about what we do at work, be sure to think about those questions now. Of course, we're gonna be a little selective with certain questions if they are or are not appropriate. We want to make sure. So be on the lookout for that. But if you see this logo, which we're gonna put up here real quick, this is what the new logo looks like for Meet the Bam Fam. Here, let me get rid of this there. Bloop, bloop. So every single day, this is the one for Fridays for me. But every single day, it's gonna have a name of it, of who it's gonna be that day. So of course, then you can go back to that day of the week if you're more curious about Becca, or if you're curious about what Dave does as manager or supervisor here. You guys can just go watch those videos individually. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with each other with these questions, hopefully. And it's going to be a nice way for us to learn about each other and for you guys to learn about us. So it's going to be like a little group fun time. Oops, I keep clicking that wrong button over here. Let's see.
Christy says, sorry you haven't had as many participants.
Yeah, so we're getting a lot of people that are saying, basically apologizing for not having them in. I appreciate it, but unfortunately, it doesn't affect the contest at all.
Yeah. I'm just bummed because I thought this was going to be another great competition like the Alpha Brick one that you guys have done before.
Our Alpha Brick builds competition, we had at least about 20 submissions every day.
Yeah.
I guess maybe it was more like 18 or 17 average, but we at most had, it was when Jessica Ewood was part of us, the Lego Masters finalist. We had about 32 entries that day.
Yeah.
I was kind of on board with Becca. I was really hoping we would be in the 20 to 25 range every single day.
Especially because a lot of people did the last one, and then with me coming up with this one, I figured a lot of people would do it, and then since boys were against girls, and then it was kind of like the gender itself wins a big prize.
Yep.
I thought it would have a better outcome. So thank you for apologizing. But
yeah, but I think some of that, I think a small portion of that is because right around when we started this, a lot of schools finally said, "Hey, you know what? We're really going to have you guys start working now,"
yeah.
and they had to do a lot more work.
Yeah.
So we totally understand it. We get it.
Yes.
But this show does take a lot of time just to produce for an hour, even for an hour, because the camera setups, the mic setups. Of course, you know, you guys have seen us be accidentally muted or weird things happening or being late or whatever. But then, of course, you know, we also have other things going on. Becca's got school. Riley and Andrew have school. Dave's doing other stuff. Sometimes we have the boys that are involved that are coming in as well. So there's a lot that goes into it. Not, you know, we got to plan the show. We got to figure out what we're going to do for it. We're going to try to find the news and stuff for you guys as well. So it does take a lot of work, and without a lot of the participation, it's not really worth doing a huge show like this, which is why we're kind of moving to these other formats of meeting us, and it's going to be a lot easier and simpler just because we're going to write the same questions for everybody for the most part. And it's going to be more of what you guys come up with at home. So it's going to be completely on what you guys want to know from us or about us, and our cameras are freaking out all of a sudden. We really hope that you guys continue to push on this contest, because we do only have 4 more days left, or 4 more winners left, I should say. Because our last one is going to be like 3 days long, so it's going to be a pretty significant build. But I do want to really, really, really push the girls, especially right now, because the boys did get essentially "quote unquote" a freebie win. It's really up to those girls to build those really awesome builds that's going to impress you, especially. And then, of course, everybody else at home, because you guys are the voters, as long as we at least have one of each gender that gets submitted. So you're building now for the win, essentially, at this point. If the boys win one more, if I have my math corrected, but I'm pretty sure, and you guys can double check me at home. If the boys win one more, it's over.
Yeah.
The boys win. But we still want you to build, because we're still going to do the last 3 days anyway.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe we do something extra. I just thought of something. Maybe we have the motion build be worth 2 points.
There you go.
What do you think about that? What do you guys think about that? Do you at home think we should make the motion build worth 2 points because it's a 3-day build?
Yeah, because we're giving you the extra day.
Or should we have it like the final round and have it be worth 3 points?
It would have to be 3, because if the girls catch up, remember the motion one was the one to decide if there was a tie.
Well, the motion one, no. Well, yeah, if there was a tie up to motion would be the 21st point no matter what.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So
what I'm saying though is like the final round, sometimes they're like, even like double jeopardy or whatever. It's like, oh, hey, well, you got to get triple the points. So essentially the whole rest of the match doesn't really matter, just the end. What do you guys think about having the motion build, the day 21 build, be either 2 or 3 points? Let us know in the comments now so we can figure it out.
Yes.
If not, it'll just be worth a point. But I think it'd be kind of curious if it was worth 2 or 3, because then if the boys win the last one, they just win.
Yeah.
If the girls win, then it's going to be really, really, really close, or it's going to be, you know, I guess it still couldn't be a tie, because it would be worth 3 points, not 1. Yeah. So it'd have to be worth 3 points. It's either got to be worth 1 point or 3 points.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, you were right. Because if it's a tie 10-10.
Yep.
Well, even then 10-10, the last winner would win. So at that point, it doesn't matter.
But since the girls are 3 points behind, if somehow they work out a way to catch up and there's a tie,
right. So if they tie with the zoo, the Marvel, the zoo, the thing, and the other one. At least I didn't say the other one. If they tie with these 3, then it's going to be 10-10, and at that point, it doesn't matter how many points this one's worth. So really, the only way it doesn't matter is if they don't tie.
Yeah. If it's the tiebreaker, make it 3 points. It was going to be the tiebreaker one because of the way the competition was going. That's why we have 21 days and not 20. So
okay, so let's just call it. You want to make it 3 points?
Yeah.
All right. So news flash. Day 21 motion build will now be worth 3 points. Team. Boom, there it is. The 21 motion build will now be worth 3 points to the winning team. So we'll see what that does. So that way the girls still have a chance. If they could still win the other 3, and then it's going to be a tie, and then whoever gets the last 3 points gets 3 points. If the girls don't win, then they still have it win tomorrow or today's zoo challenge anyway. They at least still have a chance to come back and take it over. So I think that's pretty fair. I think that'll spice things up a little bit more. You never know. If you guys have any questions at all about the contest, it is only another essentially 3 days.
3 days, but they get extra days for
the
19,
20, 21, but then motion is going to be 3 days. So, but we'll keep you guys in track of that, so you guys don't have to worry about that. But if you guys have not started your motion builds, do it now. Come Monday's class, our Mox and Motion episode, on Tuesday, you're definitely going to want to do it no matter what and watch that episode so that you guys can show us what you guys are working on. It is going to be an extended episode. That's why we started at 1:30 instead of 2, because we are basically dedicating that episode, I'm pretty sure, right, Dave, to answering questions and trying to help you guys out at home. So if you guys have a video camera, webcam, whatever, and you guys want to show us live and ask questions, you may do so. We're going to have the links to all of them. We've actually had the link for all of them already if you guys wanted to join us. And then if not, you can always send us a photo and we'll look at it and kind of review it and try to help you guys out over the photo as well. But there's a lot of different things coming up. There's new shows coming up. And then I think we're still going to come up with another new one after that because Dave's going to have his new stream. Did you want to talk about that today or you want to hold off still? Yeah, you're not on right now.
You want to talk about
there
it?
You go.
Yeah, I'll give a little hint to it. All right, so
Oop.
I came up with this awesome idea for after our meet and greet with the BAM family. I'm going to do a little segment. It's not going to be an everyday thing. It's going to be like every other day or something. So I'm going to pick a topic and I'm going to rant about it, mainly involving Lego. So I'm not going to tell you the title of it,
okay.
But it's going to be pretty funny. I'm going to pick a topic that kind of bugs me about Lego, and I'm going to go on a rant about it. But I just got to make sure my composure, my face is very serious for it. So I'm not.
Is it only going to be about bricks and stuff, or is this going to be Lego, or is this going to be about some like other things going on in the world?
We'll see. We'll see how it progresses. But I would like it to revolve around Lego. But if it goes a little bit
if it spirals out of control.
Yeah, I gotta be careful though because I'm on screen and there's kids.
Then I need
careful.
If you get out of control, I need to put you down like.
Well, we'll talk about it. I know how we're gonna do it. You guys will like this. I know how we're gonna do it to flash in, flash out. So we'll talk about the whole game plan.
Okay,
but
sounds good.
That's gonna be my segment. I'm not gonna reveal the name, but I'm gonna be going on a little rant about some things, mostly about Lego.
Okay, well there you go. So there's a little insight onto what's coming after the Meet the Bam Fam segment. So we've got one more full week, of course, of this competition. So we're going to go all the way through Monday, the 10th. Thanks. And then we are going to be starting out Dave's the following week after that. Mm-hmm. And of course, then hopefully we'll announce the name by then. And you guys can join us for that. And then I think we're going to come up with one other kind of little stream /show /blog /something that'll be fun and interesting and to kind of lighten some people's moods out there. Yeah. So, but again, a little call out to the ladies. Try to get those builds in. Try to make them awesome. We want to see a really close race. And right now, unfortunately, the boys got a little win. Topic Zoo. Yep. So make sure you guys get those zoo builds in by 1:30. What time, Becca?
1:30.
All right. Make sure it's in by 1:30 tomorrow for it to count. We do want to see a lot of these builds come in and be really cool.
Yeah.
It's a zoo, man. I mean, you could make any kind of zoo you want.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be pretty impressed, I think, with what we find tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if you can, try to just not make it about like certain animals, whatever. Try to put some like water features or some sculptures of stuff or some mountains or hills or whatever. Because whenever you go to the zoo, like I always remember, they don't have it anymore, which I'm kind of sad about. But like going to Brickfield Zoo and they had like the monkey rock or whatever. They weren't monkeys. It was outside before, but then they moved it inside to like Tropic World or whatever. The baboons. Thank you. The baboons had like a little red rock that was outside. So,
Oh, right. So yeah, now they're all inside.
yeah. So, but they got rid of that rock, and now it's just like a parkway, like a little pathway with some ice cream and some other stuff on it, which is cool too. I like it. But try to incorporate some other things that you would see at zoos.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like a regular zoo, like we said earlier. Like if it's an alien zoo, like maybe there's a 3-headed eye monster sculpture or something, or water feature. I don't know.
I actually brownie points if you make the little mural they have. Like at Brookfield Zoo, like it doesn't have to be exact, but where you put your face through the thing and you're like one of the animals. If you incorporate that into your zoo, I think that'd be very cool. So if someone pulls that off, that would be cool.
I don't know how they would do that, but that would be interesting.
So I want to see if someone tries to attempt to pull it off. That would be really cool.
So if you don't know what she's talking about those cutouts.
Yes.
I don't know if I can find one real quick.
And I mean, it doesn't have to be the whole mural like they have at Brookfield Zoo. I know they have like at pumpkin patches, they have the ones that go on the ground and it's just for 2 people. If you incorporate something like that into your zoo, I think that'd be really cool because I'd like to see somebody try and pull it off.
I don't know if I could find it on here. No, that's some more time. But yeah, so and she's talking about those flat panel, like cardboard or wood panels with like paintings on one side where the hole for the heads are cut out and you stick your head in it and you take photos, little photo op boards. That's what she's referring to. So if you guys can pull that off somehow,
I think
it would be pretty
interesting
interesting.
to see. Yeah.
Or at least your rendition of how that would work. I mean, if it's some weird other out of world thing or whatever else, who knows what kind of things they would be doing instead of that. So make it either some kind of an attraction, put some animals or some creatures or some things there. Maybe it's a bee farm. What about an ant farm or an ant zoo or bee zoo? I don't know, something could be different.
Yeah, something different.
So get creative with it. But then of course the next big event besides that is our Cyber Fun Day number 4, which airs tomorrow night. Dave, myself, my wife Sarah, who's at home right now, and I think all 3 of my boys will be here again tomorrow helping us out. They were doing a good job moving sets around for us, so we can get those aired on here for you in video. But if you guys have any questions about anything, please let us know either via Facebook, email, or a phone call over here to the store. And of course, we do have our e-store still available over at bamcresthill.myncrsilver.com. I am trying to find a shorter URL for that because I don't like how long it is. So I'm going to try to see if I can get a landing page set up so that you guys can either go to our website or to the store. It'll be a little easier to find. But then we do have a lot of new base plates that have been arriving as well, and we are getting ready to post those up to the website as well. So if you guys are looking for base plates, those will be on there. I think we've got 29 different colors so far, and more on the way. And then we've got some of our other certified and used sets that are getting populated into there now. It just takes us a while because we have to create items and everything else for all of them now, instead of just one. So it takes a lot of work on the back end of our things to get it all set up with all this. But at least once it's done, and we can always have it available everywhere for the rest of the year. It's not just a coronavirus thing. It's not, the COVID thing. So that's pretty much it, I think. Dave, you got anything else you want to add or anything else you saw or want to talk about? No. Dave's over there playing. What are you playing with over there, Dave? What are you playing with?
His mic's not even on.
Integrity build. Yeah, you're right. Your mic's not on right now. He's playing with the integrity build over there. Because Nick's being loud. Nick, my 6-year-old is over here going crazy. I mean, I could probably just have a show of Nicholas. Wrong way. Where'd he go? There he is. Switch to 1. There he is. He's a little hyper today, right? And that's the end of the show. All right. Wow, this thing is sensitive. Anyway, so if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to let us know. If not, make sure you guys check us out tomorrow at 3:30, where we will not have a vote for you because there isn't one tonight. I don't have to worry about posting that up.
Yep.
Because the boys already won. So congratulations again to Ken for his Harry Potter build.
Yeah.
Professor Umbridge is dead. And then we have our zoo builds that we will be going over and showing off tomorrow, and then those will be up tomorrow at 5. Right, actually, it'll be about 4:30.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's going to be kind of a quick show because we do have to get right into our Cyber Fun Day. So be aware of that. Hopefully, you guys get your kids and stuff ready to sit down and watch a bunch of cool sets, and bid on them or claim them or fight for them or whatever you want to do. It'll be interesting to see. And over here we're just going to be continuing to clean up and try to get the store ready for hopefully our June 1st opening. We've got about 30 days left, and then of course we do have our May 4th stuff coming up as well. Really, Chris? You're commenting on it? Or mom is. Mom might be on yours. No. I think my wife has hijacked my son's account now. So that's funny. But yeah, so make sure you guys check all those out. Like we said, we got the Cyber Fun Day on Saturday. We've got some May the 4th special stuff coming up on Monday. We've got our
He's been doing this the whole time.
Our motion builds coming up on Monday. So a lot of stuff happening on the 4th. And then, of course, the following week is going to be our Meet the Bam Fam specials, where we're going to be doing live interviews with our entire staff here, including myself. Becca's going to be doing mine, which is going to come up with some questions for. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, you guys stick around with us and let everybody else know if they want to get a good laugh. Just watch us. We're a little goofy over here. And we will see you guys tomorrow at 3:30, right?
Yep.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, from us to you, have fun, stay healthy, keep on building, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Adios, guys. Have a good day.